Hi, check out these chic and simple wooden ornaments I picked up from Dollarama that I painted for Valentine's Day. Let's go. All right, so I picked up these wooden craft ornaments from Dollarama. So here it has a little hole in the middle or near the top. And I'm going to paint about 10 of these heart-shaped ones. So I'm just laying it out. I'm going to make like a mini pattern. And yeah, they're quite good quality and they're thick. It's not a bad thickness. And I'm just, trying to figure out how many I want to paint. And yeah, I really liked the quality of the wood. Not too thick, not too thin, and it can, hold the paint well. So I'm just lining them up, trying to figure out my pattern that I'm going to create. This is going to be my own Valentine's Day decorations for my fireplace. It's wintertime. I like to freshen up the place. So I'm using acrylic paint, white. And with these ones, I'm just painting them all a base white because again, I'm doing a pattern. And yeah, I just love, I just did this on Sunday. It was so relaxing. And please excuse my voice. I'm a bit under the weather. So bear with me. But yeah, I found this so relaxing to do while the kids played in their playroom, just painting and no TV and just relax. This is a nice Sunday afternoon art activity. And yeah, I was just thinking I just wanted it to feel fresh and bright because, the days are short and it's cold outside. Where I live, it's full on winter. So anything to sort of brighten up my space, I'm all about that. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this though. And here I go as I paint along. But one thing I noticed, there's a lot more crafts in Dollarama, which I really love. So my kids are enjoying crafting as well. And another video, you'll see their crafts of making their own Valentines. But this is one thing I decided to do this year. I never really decorated my home for Valentine's. Valentine's, sorry. My nose is stuffed up. But yeah, I've never really decorated my house before. And I thought, why not? Because January, February, it's the end of January and it's so dark, so early. I kept some of my Christmas lights around, and that made a big difference to make the place nice and cozy. I have these little tea lights that flicker, which will go well with these decorations, that whole wood theme, but fresh, you know. But I was really happy at how well the paint went on. It was very smooth, the surface. And that's always a good thing. Smooth surfaces with paint. And it adhered well too. It wasn't too smooth, It stuck on pretty well and it dried quick thanks to the thanks to the winter air, the dry winter air. Everything dried really quick in less than 10 minutes. And next is, for some reason I wasn't able to get the footage for the white hearts. But here I am painting some red hearts. And I wanted to do something cute and just simple and a little challenging for myself because I always found hearts a little challenging to paint sometimes, especially when you're feeling under the weather. But this was actually quite, again, relaxing and fun to do and good practice because I always like to challenge myself making different patterns because I was thinking this decor could be good together or I could do it two separate sort of. It could be just as nice separately too. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. And here I'm actually using gouache paint. I just wanted a deeper red so that would pop more. And there, I'm just going to zoom in a bit so you can see, just doing very simple mini hearts. But yeah, as for Valentine's Day, I'm just going to craft away and just like make different things for around the house to decorate, just to make the place feel nice and cozy and welcoming. I always like decorations. It makes the place nice, something to keep your mind off of the daily grind, and just enjoy your space. I think it's important to enjoy where you live. You decorate it, you keep it nice and clean, and you decorate it to how to it'll make you feel happy. I heard about this trend of like you decorate just to make yourself happy. There's a term for it. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it has to do with, you decorate your home to like make yourself 100% happy. Once I remember the term, I'll let y'all know. Something along the lines of like euphoric or something. But yeah, so here they are, all done. Look at that. How cute. And just keeping it real simple. And I thought they turned out really chic looking. I really liked how they turned out. So impressed. And yeah, and next, oh, this is the dried paint. The white ones, I painted both sides. And I found this foil from Dollar Tree. Excuse me. And I'm using this gel medium to attach it. See, that says gel medium there. To attach the foil to. This is my palette knife. And here I go. So here I'm just adding a little bit of gel medium to 3 parts of the heart. I'm just experimenting with how much to use because the type of gel medium I'm using, it dries sort of semi-transparent. So again, that's why I painted the background white so it wouldn't stand out too much. And I'm just trying to like add some texture. I really love texture art. You'll see in other videos that I have texture art all over the place. But yeah, I want to try out this foil. It's supposed to be rose gold. Does it look rose gold? I don't know. I like how it looks though. And yeah, it was workable. I think next time I'd probably use like tweezers, but this worked. It was really easy to use. And I was just trying to like, just go for it. I was looking for my idea was sort of just a rustic kind of look, adding texture and some sparkle. I love that. I love how it reflected the light because again, it's the snow is reflecting off of the sun and I just love how everything popped. And I just used a damp paintbrush to sort of blend it in place or stick it to the gel medium. I'm still on the fence about adding varnish. It's just varnish tends to be so smelly. And actually the next day, it's sticking pretty well. So I find I don't really need to add anything on top, but we'll see. Time will tell. I may add a bit of just to protect the foil. But yeah, I just love how it's turned out like because I'm kind of going for a bit of a rustic but shiny look. Because I like kind of chic and simple. That's my style. And yeah, one thing about winter, I noticed the more I exercise during winter, the better I feel, a lot better. So I highly recommend artists. Try and get into an exercise routine. It works wonders. Like I'm waking up, well, aside from being sick, I sleep through the night better. I wake up earlier. I just feel more alive and not so much, wanting to just stay warm and not get out of bed. It's much easier to wake up in the mornings. I've been doing some different YouTuber hit videos. So it's a full body workout and it's been so amazing. Forcing myself to work out every day and taking 2 days off. It's so important. As an artist, it just helps me re energize so that I feel more creative. And other things, I found as an artist, and, what I used to do in my college days when I studied graphic design, I used to always go, look at how shiny that is. Oh, beautiful. I love it. But back to my college days, I used to actually attend life drawing classes, sort of like exercise, because I walked everywhere. And then creative exercise and being surrounded by others. That's always a good thing to do. Surround yourself with other artists and other positive people. And even going to like a gym class, some type of like hit or whatever, or Zumba, whatever, dance. Being surrounded with that positive energy, especially in the winter when it's so dark and depressing, it works wonders. It's such a good thing to do. But here, I'm just trying to yeah, again, trying to work with different textures and trying to make it smooth, but yet not smooth. It's always a balance. Oh, excuse me, this cold. My nose is so stuffed up. And there's the foil there. And I like how it wasn't too thin. Like if you want to use it with your hands, it's very possible. And this foil I got actually from Dollar Tree. I was surprised to see it in the store. I don't see foil too often. So I decided to pick it up. I got this like months ago and this is my second time using it. And it was really easy to work with. And there's a lot in that tiny jar. There's a lot of foil in there. So you'll be seeing a lot more projects or art pieces with some of this foil in it. And well, definitely I'll varnish those. But yeah, making your own decor. I really am enjoying that. This is the year that I love making my own decorations. I guess since my kids are older too and they're joining in, they're really enjoying it as well. Making it their own. They were very impressed when they saw this though. They loved it. And yeah, I was surprised at how well it turned out. It made me so happy. So that's one thing. When you make art, making your own things, it's like you're building yourself up, make yourself proud. It's so important to make yourself proud. Even now, I still do that. Do little things that make myself happy and proud of my efforts. Oh, this is cold. That's one thing too. When you fall sick too, and then you have a nice home and nice decorations, it's almost impossible to feel down, especially when you feel sick too. But yeah, it was a little tricky though, but I got the hang of it. And I found near the end, this is the final one, using the paintbrush with a little bit of water and using that to place the foil was a lot easier than using my fingers. Nothing like practice. Beautiful. And here they are all together. I love how all of these pieces turned out. I'm so in love. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye now.